All right, this is your market recap for August 28th, 2025. Today we played bullish. Was expecting a larger day today considering, well, yesterday was small, but the last couple of days this week were also small. So I was expecting a bit of an expansion today, and we did get that. So we go down to the hourly time frame. We can see we opened today's candle here, made a little sell side move there. And then from there, ever since this candle right here, 2 a.m., we were playing bullish. This right here is a change in the state of delivery on the hourly time frame, or a market structure shift, whatever you want to call it. So from that same candle, actually, we have this hourly fair value gap right there, which price uses a good deal New York pre-market. It actually is what helps us get out of that. And then obviously from there, we're targeting this high and then internal highs there. And this one over here, but we don't even get to that. Close, but didn't actually get it. 15-minute, really not much going on. We rallied, took out this high, got people in long, came back down, took out these lows here. We had an SMT on this low with this low. ES didn't rally like this, I believe. And it rallied downwards more by taking out this low, which of course higher time frame SMT. We then played bullish from there, took out this high, retraced pretty significantly. I believe also to a 15-minute. It's a tiny, well, it was disrespected, so we don't want to look at that. We then come up again, take out this high barely, so we retrace, and then PM session really doesn't do much. We try to take out this high, but we fail. So by that point, I mean, we already had, by the time we took out this high, we already had 250 points today, which is a good amount. Now on the 5-minute, you can see here market opens, we rally above this high, retrace below this low. The way we sweep this low I really like as far as a bullish bias goes. No closures, not even close to it, not even close to closing in the 1 hour as well. Again, with this higher time frame SMT of this low with this low. We then start to play bullish. We get a lot of trouble with this fair value gap right there. All right, we see price 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times get stuck on it. We stay within this 5-minute well enough, but then we use this one as an inverse, this 5-minute inverse, to stay within that to help us play bullish from there. As you see, break even was there, so I did take a trade on this leg up. I'll show that on the 1-minute. Like I said, we reacted off this 5-minute here, so once we get above it, it's validated. So once we drop back here, I was expecting a pretty quick run up to this high. We took out that high again. Look how it closed. No closure above that, so we're looking to retrace from there, especially with it, 11 o'clock. London closed usually when we retrace. So we do retrace almost equilibrium, which is that right there. We did get equilibrium of this, but whole thing almost. But from there, we continued our way up, taking out this high. Final targets for the day were this high for me, like I mentioned over here. It just seemed like a feasible goal given how much we had already expanded during the day. And the price action, I mean, this is not the price action that you're going to get 300-400 handles, in a single move. It's just not what it is. And you have to be able to recognize that sort of condition, which really just comes with time on the charts. So market algorithm begins once again at 1:30, but PM session we kind of just slowly work our way upwards to that goal, barely missing it. This high is 803 and we're looking at 805, so that's 5 ticks away. Kind of not shocked with how price was today. Not the most determined, I'll call it. Very slow, didn't really have much purpose. So PM session was a no for me, just given today's price action. Wasn't a fan of it. Plus, I already had my trade in the morning. So again, we had an SMT of these lows, which forced us up, taking out this high over here. From there, we fell down. The reason I didn't take this is because it happened too fast. I mean, this one candle went up 65 handles. That's not really something I'm interested in. This is also too high time frame of an SMT for me to feel confident getting in. So rallied here, took out this high, worked our way back down, past this low, and this low. Again, ES took out this low, which is why we have this SMT there. The way we swept this low I like I mentioned on the 5-minute, barely put a body below it on the 1 minute, which means every other time frame is going to have no body there, or mostly every other time frame. So what I'm waiting for at this point, higher time frame SMT, sweep liquidity. I'm waiting for a lower time frame SMT to confirm that we are indeed moving. That's where we get this, right? We have a 1 minute change in the state of delivery here. Retrace SMT of these lows on the 15-second. Doesn't look like it here, but on the 15-second, this is an SMT of these lows. So I entered at on an inverse fair value? No, change in the state of delivery on the 15-second. I can't remember. I think it was at 37. I think it was this. Yeah, right there. That was my trade. Oh, hold on, give me a sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So this was a trade that I took today. It was technically a 1 to 3 when I was looking at it, but this is a trade that I took today. Reason for taking it, like I said, higher time frame SMT, higher time frame bias is bullish. Nice sweep of liquidity for our bullish bias as well. Change in the state of delivery on the 1 minute, got that lower time frame SMT all within the macro, which is nice. Unfortunately, we did a whole lot of nothing for about half an hour before we actually decided to move. You can see I didn't get to break even. I believe I entered either the here or here, but I'm just going to say there. Didn't get to break even for half of an hour, which is a long time to be sitting, fluctuating around break even. There was a time where my stop was at 22. Was that? No, I think I had it at 20 or 22. So I was cutting it pretty close with my stop. But I honestly was totally okay being out if price was just going to keep doing this, but stayed in, which was nice. And so that took us up. My initial final profits were up here, but I saw again this and I said, that's unreasonable. I'm moving my finals to here. So we got up here and I saw we were entering the macro, so I was hoping that would get us what we needed to take out this high, which it did. We then have that higher time frame SMT there, forcing us down into this 5-minute where we consolidate a little bit, slowly working way back up, take out this high, SMT here, macro there, takes us down below this low, and then PM session slightly go higher. I mean, there's nothing tradable here, nothing that I want to trade, but we do start going higher, nice retrace here, and then try one more time, but we are short. And then market just comes back down to close in the range for the day. So cleanest price action, no, but obviously the techniques and the fundamentals are always still there. Well, I shouldn't say always, they were still there. Now, if we look on the weekly time frame, if we continue to play bullish overnight, going to be looking for that usual 20 to 30% of the weekly range retrace. As of now, that's putting us at around 700, 23.7. Do I hate it? No. Since we're retracing now by the looks of it, I could see this daily as 100% an inverse fair value gap. I could see us dip down here, validated plenty with this, and if we want to dip our toes into it, I don't expect us to go deep into it, but if we want to dip our toes into it to give us that little boost we need, I'm happy with, oops, sorry. I'm happy with that. What am I trying to do? Thank you. Um, yeah, if we want to continue to retrace, okay with that. If we go too far, I do worry that we're not going to be able to um, play that retrace. But if we do hit that retrace before market open, um, Friday could always be an expansion, right? So as always, it depends what happens between now and the market open. So spin your market recap for August 28th, 2025.